What's up, everybody? Mr. OG Games here. Big shout outs to Ben, Hudson, Joe P, Art Just, and Clayton Richard. Thank you all for your support and the comments that you leave on the videos. It's most appreciated. And today we're going to be taking a look at some defensive equipment that you can use in order to better help yourself when on defense. Now, this really just came about when looking through Brave Valley and also when you're in the load mine. Two things that we've been talking about in the OG Nation, and I thought that, well, why not check it out with everyone else? Now, as you know, everybody in most cases works on gear to make them hit harder, more damage, and it's time to maybe put up some gear numbers to help with defense, to help with how do you stay in the mine without always losing your spot. How do you set up in Brave Valley when you take the defensive side of things? And also, not to mention, things that you can do on the regular basis when reinforcing other members in the Alliance. It's time to get some defense going. Now, the biggest thing that I'm going to share with you today is things that you can do on 3 of your equipment items that are going to bring you the most defense, in my opinion. First, I need to get something out of the way. Finally, the last piece of 35 equipment, orange, and we're going to go ahead and do it. Now, this is also, actually, speaking of defense, is going to help with my cav defense. We're going to go ahead and plug in the old magic right here, which also has reduced damage from angels, and we're going to go ahead and get that forging up. Now, I'll come back to that in a little bit and speed that through. Right now, I wanted to share with you the 3 pieces of equipment that you can get the most enhancement for defense. So if we take a look, right now you have your belt. On offense, damage increased when attacking is a pretty big deal. As far as your accessory, once again, damage increased when attacking. And finally, your boots, damage taken reduced when attacking. Now, these are the 3 major ones that I run when attacking. But if we go through and we look at some enhancements, we will go ahead and take the belt, for instance. Looking through the list, damage increased when defending at 11%. That's a key component. We'll look at the boots. You have damage taken reduced when defending. And finally, on the accessory, you have damaged increased when defending. So if we take those 3, flip-flop them around, we can now have some good, strong defensive gear. Now, obviously, I won't take my current gear and get rid of damage and increased when attacking. I've got 3 pieces selected to use just for defense. Now, during some chats, it's not that you have to have these pieces of equipment at orange level. not so much even have them at the highest level that you can do, whether you're blacksmith's 30, 35, 40, even 25. It's just having them on these pieces. Now, we'll look at my belt first that I can do, the Blessing belt. It's already at level 30. It's going to give me the Cav HP. Damage increase when attacking right there. We can go ahead, spin the wheel to change that around for some defense. If we look on my accessories, I've already had one, pretty much pulled out, ready to go as well, and that's going to be that Dark Lord Guard. Yeah, it's Cav attack, archer attack, but if I were to throw on, once again, damage increased when defending, that's going to help out big time as well. And then finally, the boots I have set aside. I'm going to go down to the Cav attack and archer attack for the Dusk boots. Okay, there are 3 right there that I already have at 30 purple to go ahead and get my my rolls going on that. And that's pretty much it. Plug those 3 pieces of equipment for defending, and it's going to help you jump up a whole lot. Now, as far as getting these, we can first go to enhance. We'll go back to the 3 that I've picked. Would be the Blessing belt, Dragon Scale armor, because I can use that for my Cav defense. Or, you got your Dark Lord Guard. I mean, there's several things that you have here that you can mix and match. So because you're infantry or because you're Cav, you're not set in stone on what you need. Whatever benefits you per your front line troop, and even maybe to give you some backline attack when defending as well. But we have to do some spinning and saving up. The obsidian is something I've been working on. If we go scroll through here real quick, I have saved up quite a bit, and for me anyway, right at about 1100. So that'll give me the opportunity to do a lot of spins until I can land some of these defensive items. And I won't bring you through that painful process, but that is my focus. Let me go ahead and speed this up just because I'm going to use these. I like those big purple ones. Let's go ahead and speed it up real quick. And there we have it. So now what I'm looking at, I'm going from 16.7 times 2 on the Cav defense to 21. And now on this piece, I did have reduced damage from mages on the 35 purple. I'm going to go with the reduced damage from angels on the new armor piece at 35 orange. And we can always move around. We can always do what's needed in that specific time. If I'm playing defense in Elite War, that's going to be key from reducing damage from angels. Maybe some everyday thing, maybe throw in the reduced damage from mages, even though I will drop defense not quite 5%. It's really what the situation is, but I will rock it on the daily basis. Now let's go ahead and plug that in. I know I could have done it just then, but I'm going to do her now. So that way I can show all 6 of the beautiful level 35 orange pieces. And I know I could have gambled it. But gambling to me is, well, as you can see, each one of these pieces, they do take quite a few orange fragments to to do these. It's not like it's something, you know, you can save up, you know, 5 of each. We'll go and look. You're looking at 2 of each of these. And if I were to, you know, maybe raise up a 35 white and try 1 orange at a time, maybe I would have won it. Maybe. But if I didn't, that sets you back and getting the pieces. So I always go for the sure thing. That's just me. But that's the big deal today. That's what I want it to go on. That's what I want it to focus on and share. Yes, these will be big time components for Brave Valley and the load mine specifically. You can use, like I said, when reinforcing, you know, a teammate, say he has to, he or she has to, you know, clear the farms out. They ask for some reinforcements. You can change out into your defensive gear, send your march out. Once it's there, you're good to go. You can kind of let the defensive side tank the attacker. It's going to take some tweaking for me. I've honestly never been so much as the defensive player as I have been the guy that goes out and attacks. But with a little tweaking, I think I can keep these defensive pieces in and then more so adjust the attack with it. So that way not only am I reducing the damage when I'm being attacked, but also I'm able to, you know, keep my attack stats up a little bit, because we will lose a little bit. As you can see, like archer attack, cav HP. Well, when I put in just my defensive piece, I'm going to lose a lot of those stats as far as the attack is concerned. But you're playing defense, and having the reduced damage is going to trump those. So it's going to take some getting used to. It's going to take some tweaking. I've got a lot of rolling to do to see if I can't get what I'm, you know, land. And once I do that, I'll bring you guys back at a later time to show you exactly what I did end up getting percentage-wise with the obsidian that I have now. And it's always a matter of getting more obsidian to keep those enhancements going. That's your defensive pieces. They're your 3 major enhancements to use when on defense. And like I said, it does not have to be a level 30 or 35 orange piece. These enhancements start at level 25. So you can have some 25 and up, even blue. Anything will make that little bit of a difference when you're on the defending side. But as always, if you guys like the video, smash the thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, y'all keep gaming, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's try the luck and see what I get.